Let's be successful on keto. Join me as I review 3 top pitfalls to avoid while following a keto lifestyle. Coming in at number 3, not planning ahead. That's a big pitfall in my opinion. So if you can decide before you even start keto, or if you're new to the keto lifestyle, decide to plan your meals 1 or 2 days ahead. Some people like to go a week in advance, but I found that that was too much for me because my freezer was filled with all these delicious foods. But there were foods that in the beginning I wanted to eat them, but by midweek I was like, oh, why did I make so much food? In my opinion, planning a day or two in advance really works. Give it a try and let me know in the comments below how it went. Now there's lots of YouTube videos about meal preps that can help you if you're not sure what to eat on a keto diet. Take a look at those if you haven't already. Personally, I have veggie dishes and protein dishes prepped a day or two in advance. But as for my fish or when I have bacon, those choices I usually cook as I want them. I find having too many choices is just as bad as not having enough. So find your balance in your food prep and make a difference in your success. Okay, now let's go to number 2. Number 2 pitfall, in my opinion, is not being mindful enough to allow your body time to adjust. Give your body that time it needs because you're starting a different way of eating. And put that scale away. Don't pay attention to the numbers. Just pay attention to how you feel. Yes, you might have the keto flu at the beginning and not good, but that too shall pass. So just give it some time, stay with it, and you'll see big results. They say that it takes 3 to 5 weeks to see progress. And trusty old Google says it takes anywhere from 18 days to 254 days for a person to form a new habit. Now that's a long time, so don't be so rushed. Just stick with it and you'll be successful. Okay, coming in at number 1, the greatest pitfall that I found when I started the keto diet is understanding whether to count total carbs versus net carbs. The short answer is total carbs gives you the complete picture of a certain food. It includes the dietary fiber, the starches, and sugars. Whereas looking at net carbs, it gives you a condensed picture of that same food because it already subtracted the dietary fiber and half or all of the sugar alcohols, depending on what type of sugar it is. And then you get a lower number. Net carbs count only the carbs that your body can digest. Now this is very important information when you're following keto because your goal is to limit carb intake. In my situation, I choose to follow total carbs because I want to limit my carbs. I don't have the luxury of doing exercises and burning off extra carbs that way like some people or most people do. So I'm very strict. Yes, of course I slip up and I have an occasional carb overload, but we're all human. I'm not going to beat myself up over that. So if it happens to you, just take it in stride and move on. That's what I do. I hope these 3 pitfalls help you in your understanding of the keto diet. Do you have other pitfalls that you've experienced? Let me know in the comments below. But before I go, I just would like to remind you to do the YouTube drill. Like, share, subscribe. Okay, everyone, have a great day. Have a great week. And I'll see you next time. This is Nancy signing off. Be your best self.